Welcome back inside the Now Morning Show. We're getting ready to put something on your calendar for next weekend. Talking about Samvada, the musical dialogues happening at the Little Carib Theatre as we get ready to celebrate Indian Arrival Day. So this morning, I want to welcome Sharda Patisa and Ruth Osmond, both very accomplished musicians, composers, and this time around they're collaborating. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
How are we doing this morning?
We good.
Yeah, I know it's kind of early and thing.
Yeah. Shadow dragged me out of bed early.
I appreciate you doing it, Sharda. So we can have this conversation. Tell us how this came to be in the first place, Sharda.
Okay. Good morning to all the viewers. Little Carib asked me to do this for Indian Rifle, and I thought that it would be a good idea to frame it as a dialogue because it falls in line with the work that I do. Mm-hmm. So it's not going to be a typical Indian Rifle Day program.
Okay.
It's going to be a sort of journey from what we're accustomed to as Indian culture, but then it goes, more into that collaborative space.
Ruth, what was your response when Sharda reached out and said, let's do this collaboration?
I was more than happy to do it because for me, like Shada said, it really is a journey, right? So Shada and I have collaborated a few times before, and so I was happy to sort of continue down that river, see what comes up, because we're talking composers, we're talking not just musicians who are playing music that they've heard or that is in the space, but creating new music as well. And we have quite a cast of people who are accompanying us on this journey.
Tell us who.
Well, I'm going to throw that back in
Come, Sharda, tell us who's accompanying us on this journey.
Okay, so in the band itself, we have Terence Shaw.
Okay, all right, we're starting there. All right, go ahead.
I'm particularly looking forward to that because we are doing a duet.
Yeah.
Guitar and sitar.
Yes, guitar
Nice.
sitar with drums.
Okay.
Right? So there's that. Then there's Ruth. There's Joanna Hussein on bass, who plays. She plays for Joanna.
Yeah, Joanna, that's the boss.
You know Joanna,
Yeah, that's the woman on the bass.
Pretty much, yeah. And there's my brother, the UTT and Sam. UTT Percussion Studio.
Percussion, okay.
Yeah. You have on the Susan and Rana Mohib, who are pretty well known within the Indian community. The Adavan Art Academy, which is Bharatanatyam dance.
Okay.
Alan Raja, Patty and Ali, who is spoken word. So that's... Yeah,
Okay,
that's
a nice full
pretty
evening.
much-
Yeah.
All right, and it's happening on the 11th of May. What are the ticket prices like?
It's 200.
200 for the tickets,
Yeah.
and you can get them at Little Carib box office.
Yes.
You can.
Yeah. So, Ruth, tell me, what is the importance of a space like Little Carib Theatre to a musician and a performer like you?
So we know the history of Little Carib, Beryl McBurney, right? I suppose in a way you can call Beryl McBurney the patron saint of
dance.
Of dance, but also of not just of dance, obviously of dance, but also of artists who are sort of charting and charting that map that way, right? Because whether we want to believe it or not, despite the many icons and the history of Trinidad, which is so rich, which is why I'm here, right? we're still pioneering in a sense. We're still creating this space. So Little Carib, for me, and Shad and I were talking about that recently as well, is one of those spaces that allows artists and gives artists like that a stage. So when you think about the people who've passed through Little Carib or been on the Little Carib stage throughout the decades, it's a really rich history from theater to music to, dance. So we've been on that stage before together as well as on our own individual journeys, and we're really looking forward to being on it again.
Sharda, what makes that stage so special for you?
What I like about Little Carib particularly is the intimacy of the space.
Yeah.
Right? It allows it makes me feel not distant from the audience. And for me, that's important for my music because it gives you that opportunity to speak, not only through music, but sort of just speaking. So for me, I think that and
Yeah.
that's your job.
Do you think we have very many venues that allow that level of intimacy, that level of conversation that we're talking about with the music and the audience?
Not that many.
Not that many, no.
Yeah, so we definitely have to make sure that we
Yeah.
hold on to Little Carib and treat it
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
this
yeah.
event is actually one of the fundraisers that they're doing to be able to continue the work that happens at the Little Carib Theatre. So I want to encourage everybody to come out and celebrate Samvada, the musical dialogues. All right, so Ruth, you're gonna give me a little sneakers to somebody collaborations that we doing?
When you see a little sneak,
A
what you
little, a
mean?
little something.
You mean with my morning voice? All right, I'll say like I'll sing a few lines.
Okay, all right, I take it
From
back.
a recent composition, right? Remember, here is the center. Remember, don't hold back, don't surrender. Remember, here is the center of the universe, of the universe.
Ladies and gentlemen, Samvada, the musical dialogues happening at the Little Carib Theatre to celebrate Indian Arrival Day, but it's happening on the 11th of May. Tickets cost only $200 and you can get them at the Little Carib box office. Let me say thank you so much to Ruth Osmond and Sharda Patasa for joining us this morning. And of
you
course,
for
we look
having us.
forward to the show.
Yeah, we do as well.
It's happening next weekend, guys. Get your tickets now. We take a quick break and come back with your birthday celebrations right here and now. Stay tuned.